Yo, what up? I actually had this idea to just like do a Markiplier impression throughout the entire video. And then I realized that might be the worst thing I've ever thought of in my entire life, right? Like I was going to do the whole intro. I was going to be like, hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier and welcome to Five Nights at Freddy's. This game was recommended to me by, what the hell does he say?
Then I saw that Yami Mask played it and he
Who?
said...
Who is that? Also, this game is only in full screen, so it sucks whenever I want to do a bit like that. Or like, yeah, there we go. So we'll have him up there, and he'll talk whenever I talk, and that's what we'll do instead. I wanted to look for like a shorter game after that last video, after that behemoth of a video. Oh my god, this is loud, dude. There we go. I wanted to do something that was like a little nostalgic to me, right? Preferably something I haven't played before, or like very little of. And you know what? I've never touched this, but it was everywhere in 2014. So I mean, isn't there a... There we go. You know, part of me was like, was that actually scary? Or was that just me being like an 11-year-old? I don't know. And that's what I'm here to figure out. I'm already out of things to say, man. I mean, they're there, man. I don't know what to tell you. And I figured, you know what? There's a movie coming out. So, I mean, no time like the present. Right? I actually got jump scared by the game starting up. Was the funny thing. It was just black, and I was like, is this even gonna like boot up? And then it did, and I flinched. So I mean, it got me once already. I don't know, man. Like, what do I even do? They're just there. Oh. Someone's saying something. This game, oh my god, it was everywhere. Like, I'm gonna have to tell, like, my grandkids about this, and they're not gonna believe me. Like, they're gonna be like, no way, 130 million people watched a video of this guy, unedited, just playing this video game. And I'm gonna be like, yeah, man. They're gonna be like, that's all you needed to do for content back in 2014? And I'm gonna be like, yeah. You could just record yourself sitting here for 20 minutes and make 30 parts out of a 2-hour video game. I really missed my opportunity by not making videos in the early 2010s, man. I fell off. Oh, something has happened. There it is. The scariest game in years. What other games came out, like, pre-2014? Let me look this up. Top 20 horror games of the decade, 2010 to 2019. Let's see what this is all about. 2010, Alan Wake. I really need to play Alan Wake. Isn't there a sequel coming out this month? That might be the next game, dude. Dead Space 2. I also need to make Dead Space videos. Telltale's The Walking Dead. Not really a horror game. Resident Evil Revelations. Kind of mid. 2013 runner-up Outlast. Yeah, that was also everywhere. Was that not the scariest game in years as well? I also played that in the channel and was bored out of my goddamn mind. I'm not entirely certain if this is the scariest game in years. I'm not gonna lie. Now, I'm not gonna say he was lying, but he might have been exaggerating. And I mean, exaggerating on YouTube in 2014? No way, dude. Nobody would ever do that. Is anyone gonna show up, man? You gonna come down the hallway? Hello. that did make me flinch, actually. That was cool. Yeah, usually I only do survival horror, and I guess this is kind of survival horror. You had the limited resource with the power. I mean, look up survival horror games. Outlast shows up. If Outlast is survival horror, this is. This is more, actually. There actually is a consequence to running out of stuff. In Outlast, if you run out of batteries, you just can't see anything for a while. Oh shit. It was starting to get unsettling, if anything, at the end there. That was cool. Oh shit. Where's this guy go? Damn. That dude got out of there in like 15 seconds. Straight up skedaddled. Oh yeah, and if I'm like at the end of this, like, yeah, that wasn't scary. That's not like a slight or anything. I love lots of games that I don't think are scary. Resident Evil 5, Resident Evil 4, pretty much any Resident Evil game, now that I think about it. But I feel like I have to say that because I know that this fan base can be a little intense. But yeah, I mean, if anything, it's unsettling. So far, at least. I like this atmosphere. It's cool. I'm not gonna do like a whole series on this. I'm gonna do this first game. If I do any more, it'll be like 2 and 3, because those are the only other ones I stuck around for. I mean, unless I get 130 million views. That is insanity. By the way. Like, how does that happen? Speaking of views, last video did pretty good. Pretty good. Thanks for that. I'm definitely nervous, at the very least, right? Like, I can feel like some sweat building up on my right hand here. Also, this mouse sucks. Like, look, this is me moving it at the very least. It's all like stuttery and stuff. Yeah, it's like some Bluetooth mouse. I don't know. I wanted a wireless mouse, but also I hate how regular mouse feel. Mice? I hate how mice feel. You know, it hurts my wrist. So I got one of them sideways ones. and it sucks. But it's less pain on the wrist when I'm editing for 4 hours in a row. I don't know, I'm a big fan of being unsettled more than scared, you know? Like, if you can make me unsettled with an atmosphere, that's all I need to give a good old 10 out of 10 out. I definitely don't like the feeling of not knowing where they are. Oh, there he is. Also, like, the sounds are really, really good at being unsettling. Oh, hey, this is cool. That was awesome. I like that. You guys remember those game theories on this game where, like, he compared it to a real life shooting at a Chuck E. Cheese? Like, that is wild. How, like, that just seems a little insensitive to me, but we're a little bit lower than I would like to be. I guess that's kind of the point. Oh, shit. No, I ran out? Last I checked, I had like 5%. We're fine, dude. Don't even worry about it. There we go. Because I think the thing is, the game stops being scary when you die, right? Like, that's the whole point. The anticipation just builds up, and then you die, and it's like, oh, you know, that's it. I don't know, man. Don't look at me like I'm some sort of pro at this. It's the same as that, like, you know, that toy you had where you crank up the timer and try and put the things in the hole before the timer goes up. This is that, but electronic. I keep looking over at my recording software and it's just Markiplier with a still face. And that's like the funniest thing in the world to me. Like, just this still frame. It really shouldn't be as funny as it is to me. And it's probably going to be a terrible joke, considering that is the entire joke of the video. All I'm saying, for a game made in like Google Slides or whatever, it's good at what it does. Hello, my name is Markiplier. So him laughing means that he's schmoovin', right? I knew that one video I watched on the sound design of this game would come in handy one day. Whenever I laugh, he just freaks the hell out, like, hey, we did it. First try. We're dying night 4. Guaranteed it, man. And you know what? If we make it 4 nights, I can still abbreviate it to FNaF. Oh, someone just got in the shower. You can probably tell by my mic being messed up right now. Yeah, Markiplier is not happy about that. There we go. Maybe they weren't in the shower. They're just using the sink for a second, I guess. Oh, Jesus.
Was that the...
I guess that one was always kind of a little bit underwhelming. Like, even as a kid, just seeing that one happen was like, oh, he doesn't pop up. He's on the other side of the room. Okay.